Thank you very much, and welcome back to another North Lake Tahoe feature here in our Boatworks Mall studio. I've got JT Thompson on my right representing the North Lake Tahoe Chamber, CVB, Resort Association. There's a lot of different groups and moving parts in there. You're on the tourism side. You're the tourism director, and there's some huge events coming up to wrap up the summer that bring a lot of money here to Lake Tahoe. So give us the rundown of what some of these bigger events are and what the logistics are between them.
Well, there's a lot of big events as well as small events that do bring in tourists. So we like to focus on all of the events.
Yeah.
And the typical tourist will bring in anywhere between $250 to $300 per night per visit. So
right.
That's as many events, even small or large, that we can get into is really definitely a plus for an economic plus for the entire region. Right now we have the Big Blue Adventures running their trail running series, which is kind of a preempt. A lot of people come up there and do these runs to prep for the Ironman, and a lot of people see the triathlete bikes out on the roads. Just be aware of them, please, and make sure that we make them feel welcome because they come back and help with the Ironman event itself.
Absolutely.
The Tahoe Star Tours up at North Star, Thursdays and Saturday nights. Those are a great thing to go out, and I'm new to the area, so it's great for me. I came up from Sacramento, so just every night I go outside and look up at the stars, and then to go out with a guide and a telescope to see all that it's an amazing
and the
an
meteor
amazing
shower are
experience.
going to continue on. The peak just ended, and it's going to continue on and all the way through the 23rd of August. So that'd be a great way to do it at North Star.
Definitely. That would be very cool.
Yeah.
We have Autumn Food and Wine coming up September 11th through the 13th, which is the culmination of all of our culinary, wine, beer events throughout the year, and this is one of the highlights of the culinary season.
No doubt about that. I can personally attest. I've volunteered, I've partaken, I've done all the facets there at the Autumn Food and Wine Festival. It's in the North Star Village, and this is the best sampling event around the lake, hands down.
Without a doubt, thank you.
Yeah.
And this is our 30th anniversary, so we're very excited about that. So.
Cool. Anything special for the 30th? An extra big bottle of champagne going off?
There's some surprises you have to come out and see.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, cool. Very cool.
And then the biggest event, one of the biggest events of the year, September 20th, is the Ironman. Wanted to let everybody know that you are able to get around. And road closures, all the roads are still open, and they've learned over the last couple of years how to make it as seamless as possible. Mm-hmm. So we will have limited TART service running on that Sunday to make sure that everybody is able to get around where they want to get around to.
Yeah, and there's going to be mailers sent out. Everybody's going to be well in the know and before they go. Yeah,
we'll send out a mailer to all the residents that are affected anywhere between 10 to 14 days prior to. There will be no closures on I-80 like there have been in the past. They're using the Legacy Trail in Truckee for part of the bike race instead of crossing over I-80, so that we won't have to deal with any closures.
Right.
So it'll be a lot easier to get around, and they've listened to some of the comments of residents, and they've really made it a seamless experience.
Yeah, and they've added a couple new little quirks and kinks to it, and there are still tickets available and registration available, right?
There are. You can still register for the full Ironman, but they also have opened up a 70.3, which is the half triathlon.
Right.
And then they've opened up relay options as well. So if you want to do one part and have other people do others, or use it as a fundraiser, things like that, you could do that as well.
Not only for just the absolute diehard, they're opening it up to those active families and the people that are working their way up to Ironman.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much, JT Thompson, the tourism director, and you're going to be looking forward to some of these events. They are absolutely amazing here on the North Shore, so thank you again.
Thank you so
You're
much.
watching Tahoe Today here from our North Lake Tahoe satellite studio, sending it back to the South Shore.